Good morning. Happy Saturday. Happy Independence Weekend. It is a 3-day weekend up ahead. If the Vail Daily cover is not giving away the vibe, I don't know what is. Our show is full of information about the 4th of July weekend, helping you plan out the entire weekend, figure out the weather, what's happening, what you can do on these beautiful mountains. So stay tuned. Vail Valley Live starts right now.
It's summer
in the mountains.
It's summer in the mountains.
It's summer in the mountains. And we're out here
Living it.
living it.
Living it.
Lots to do
lots to see.
Every morning.
every morning.
Every morning,
At 7:30.
7:30.
It's Vail Valley Live.
it's Vail Valley Live.
Watch us now.
Watch us now.
Watch us now.
And a bright and beautiful Saturday morning to you. You're watching Vail Valley Live. I'm Cameron here in our studio at the beautiful Grand Hyatt Vail. You just saw Meredith there at the top of the show. She's over in Beaver Creek. Like she said, Independence Weekend, lots ahead, lots to do, lots to see. And we're bringing it to you here live. It is 7:30 and we got to get this show on the road right now. Let's take a quick look at our weather. This weather is brought to us by the outlets at Silverthorne, where you can find elevated savings just about 45 minutes away from us here in the valley. But right now outside, 46 degrees here in Vail. Got a beautiful sunny morning to start. There might be some rain on the way. We'll talk all about that later in the show. But right now 46, sunny and clear blue skies. Just a little bit of wind, but nothing wild, nothing like what we've had over the last few weeks. Rain in the forecast for the evening, and then especially as we look into the rest of the weekend and into the week, there are some chances of precipitation throughout the extended forecast, but we'll see highs in the low to mid 70s, lows in the upper 40s, maybe even lows in the 50s throughout the extended forecast. But that is, kind of our standard weather pattern right now. So lots of layers. Take that rain jacket, take that umbrella. You won't regret having it. You will regret when you don't have it and you need it. But it's beautiful here in the valley. You saw Meredith at the top of the show. Let's see if we can bring her back in. Some beautiful sunshine there in Beaver Creek. Good morning, Meredith. How are you this morning?
Fantastic. It's always a good day when you start it in Beaver Creek and you hear the birds chirp. There's been some morning walkers out, but I mean, it's really gorgeous. I'm actually just at the base of Centennial Lift right here. And soon this will be open, 9:30, spinning, where you can go to the top, get some food. There's a spruce saddle up at the top, and there's some fun games. And then here at the bottom, too, is the Adventure Center, where you can get on a bungee trampoline, play some mini golf. Beaver Creek has got it all for you.
Now, Meredith, we saw some folks walking around behind you, even just at the start of the show. It's only 7:35 right now, and it seems like there's a little bit of activity happening. Must be some holiday weekend or something.
Oh, it's a holiday weekend, and the whole village is dressed up with American flags, showing their patriotic energy. The dogs are running. I mean, it's the start to a holiday weekend. It's a 3-day weekend for most people, so I'm sure just about now people are really digging into those plans and figuring out what's happening, because there are actually events happening all over the county, really.
That's right. And Meredith, I know you've got a long list of things we're going to talk about today, tomorrow, into Monday. All the events for the whole family to enjoy. But we won't spoil that just yet. We kind of let folks relax with that cup of coffee, enjoy some time with us. Meredith, anything folks need to be particularly listening out for during the show today?
Well, we're going to review what's happening today specifically, but then, we're also digging in deep and telling you what's to be expected on the actual 4th of July. And this year, we aren't going to expect to see any fireworks, but there's definitely new attractions in the sky. So we're going to, share some details about that. And then, if you are here in Beaver Creek, we're going to tell you about some of our favorite shops, We have some great interviews, and the Vail Farmers Market is totally kicking off, and it is in Vail, and so we have some information on what to expect at the farmers market as well. So much for the viewers on this lovely weekend.
Absolutely. Well, Meredith will be coming back to you throughout the show, giving us all the best views and best tips and tricks there from Beaver Creek. And folks, we appreciate you joining us this morning because you are watching us here on Vail Valley Live, Facebook, YouTube. And Meredith is getting some situation there in Beaver Creek. If you're watching us on Facebook, YouTube, be sure to chime in the chat function. We've got good group of folks, good community that we're building. Fun hanging out during the show every single day at 7:30. And of course, if you're watching us on television, you can find us on Outside TV, channel 17. Like Meredith has said, we've got a lot coming up. There's a lot to cover today. Big holiday weekend, lots of energy and activity here in the Valley. But we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come back and really dive in. Don't go too far.
Snoop, what are we doing today?
Just living the fine life, baby.
Okay, cool. Gonna block off my calendar.
Let me hold that real quick. The best plans are no plans.
I needed to upgrade my phone anyway.
We love our new apartment. Plenty of parking, big closet.
There's too much pressure in the bathroom.
Hey, good luck with the future in-laws tonight.
Don't overthink it.
But don't underthink it.
Don't talk about your cover band. Don't talk about your fantasy team.
Don't talk about your cats.
You're gonna do great.
At least Geico makes bundling our renters and car insurance easy.
We do save a lot of money.
Oh, no.
Oh, boy. Where are you going for dinner? 1987?
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
And it is a beautiful Sunday morning. You're watching Vail Valley Live, Saturday, July the 2nd. Big weekend ahead. And the cover of the Vail Daily, as we jump into our headlines, like Meredith said at the top of the show, it's got everything. There's Marilyn Monroe. There's all kind of just true iconic Americana imagery on that. So check that out. Really pretty cover. Original art by the Gallery Zugar, which is in Solaris Plaza in Vail Village. But jumping into the actual headlines today, top of the paper there is Slope's Crude Awakening. That's about some railway, some oil transit projects that are happening in the Uinta Basin. It's really kind of interesting, a really long story. But the headline there on A3 continues on to A3 and then even into this middle of the paper, A22, 23. So check that out. There's a lot to read about that. Slightly controversial, definitely. But good to keep up in the loop on everything that's happening. However, the beautiful photo there on the front cover, that's Gondola 1 on its way up to Mid-Vail. I mean, talk about some sightseeing. That is so gorgeous. The color of the grass, the flowers, the mountain wildflowers, they're just popping. And of course, the mountain range in the background doesn't get more picture perfect than that. So that's their cover there. But on to A2, bring on the weekend. There is folks are excited. Folks are getting out and after it. Some photos here from the village over in Eagle's Nest there on the right hand of the page there. Some photos from the tubing, magic carpet, the rock climbing wall up there. Check that out. That's Eagle's Nest, so you take the gondola from Lion's Head up there. There's lots of activities to enjoy, the forest fire and all that. And then, of course, hikers and bikers taking on the mountain. But that's on page A2. Page A3, I mentioned the continuation of the cover headline, just talking about some of the obstacles that the railway project is facing as they look to continue building that project. Pretty large scale endeavor. But you'll see the underneath the photo there, the text there. If the Basin Railway is approved, it will increase the number of heated oil trains passing through Glenwood Springs between 3 and 10 a day. So you could see some additional rail traffic pending the conclusion of this project. Anyway, moving all the way back to the sports section, page A37. Some interesting questions here. The columnist poses, should Michaela Schifrin look to speed events? So maybe finding her way into some more downhill events during the World Cup tour. And I know, Michaela's the local. Maybe we'll have her on the show. We'll talk about it, get it straight from her, get her opinion on it. But you can check that out on page A37. And then one last story here on page A4, talking about the weekend, talking about fireworks. And we're definitely in a fire ban. So be careful. Officials will be looking out for fireworks this weekend. And Colorado law prohibits personal fireworks that explode or leave the ground. So be aware of that. Make plans accordingly. So don't get in trouble this weekend. Enjoy some of the drone shows, which we'll talk about a little bit later in the show. But that's our headlines there. Vail Daily. Pick it up throughout the valley, up valley, down valley, blue and brown boxes scattered around, always free. So check that out. Stay in the know of kind of local news. Let's take a quick look at traffic. Leah's our producer this morning. She's running the show. Traffic this morning, holiday weekend coming up. Surprisingly, not that busy right now. So it looking quiet, but do be aware, folks will be coming up from Denver today. So looking through the tunnel, it's quiet right now, 7:43 in the morning, but definitely later in the day, noontime or so, could expect to see some delays, could expect to see some congestion. Be smart, drive safe, drive slow. At least the roads are clear right now. So we'll talk about that, especially if we get towards the end of the weekend, making plans, when to travel home, when to get out of town, to beat the traffic, beat the rush. But speaking of traffic, it seems like there's more folks walking around at Beaver Creek right now than there are cars on the road. And that's where Meredith is. She is over in Beaver Creek. Meredith, you've relocated a little bit. You've got some sandbags. You've got some cornhole bags.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find a partner to play some cornhole with. Cam, you should
now
be up
Meredith,
here.
are you a ringer? Like, can I count on you to carry the team? I'll play with you, but I can't count on giving you that many points.
Yeah, no, I think I'm pretty good. I got a good arm, good aim, but it's a lot more fun with people. I'm here, right actually at the base of Park Hyatt, and last weekend, right here, this is where a huge wedding tent was. So this actually wasn't even available to play on last week, but oh my gosh, it is so gorgeous here. And normally this is where people are gearing up for their skis. This is ski school area. They are, start to shuffle and go right into Park Hyatt. But in the summertime, it's actually a great place to bring the dogs, bring the family. There's some live music here sometimes. I'm actually not exactly sure where the stages will be set up for Beaver Creek's Independence celebration, but there's going to be big bouncy houses set up here, and Cam, there is going to be a huge slip and slide. Have you ever slip and slide before?
That's like all-time top tier summer entertainment. I'm excited for that. I had no idea they were going to do a slip and slide there. I'm going to bust out look at my shorts on, get over there.
I think that, like you said, it's one of the best summer activities and one of my favorite things to do, like on a weekend like the 4th of July. I used to do it a ton with my friends over at the Green Mountain Reservoir. Find a little hill and, put together a slip and slide. But Beaver Creek is going to do it for you and for the families on the 4th of July.
That's right. And Meredith, where you are, like, you're right there in front of the park hike, slope side there. It's so easy for families to get up there, and there's seating for parents, so the kids can enjoy and run around, cause all kinds of trouble. But it's so convenient. It's so easy for folks to just be and exist in the beauty of Beaver Creek there.
Oh yeah, total soak in the views. And then, right here is also an opportunity if you want to take a hike and go up the mountain. This morning I was like, oh man, to get up in those trees and take a hike today would definitely be on my list. I'm still recovering from a knee surgery, so I got to be careful in the inclines right now. But, if you're like me and you're still recovering with an injury, you can always hop on the gondola for a scenic ride. And the views down at the base here are gorgeous, but the views at the top, I must say, are even more gorgeous. You can really soak in those mountain ranges, see the Gore Range. And I think it's always very cool to see the mountain in the summer because the trails are so different. We're used to seeing it in the wintertime and the snow covered, but to see what the actual ground looks like and the terrain of the mountain is super cool. And I actually know we have a video we're gonna play, and it's showcasing a hike that one of our team members did, and she was saying the same thing, how cool it is just to see the mountain in the summer and maybe run into some wildlife, and it's very cool. Hiking up here is a must do on the list.
Yeah. Hey Leah, do we want to go ahead and roll into that? I know Maddie took our folks on a quick trip. So Maddie's going to share with us a hike over in Vail. It's the Strawberry Lane hike, and I'm going to see if Leah's ready to go. So let's take a look. You're talking about getting out, enjoying the outdoors, perfect for the family. So enjoy this quick hike of the week.
This is Madison, your behind the scenes girl. I am going to take you guys on a hike of the week, and we're going to start right here at Gondola 1 right in Vail Village. It's called Strawberry Lane. It's only about 2.7 miles, only about 700 feet of elevation gain. So it should be a pretty quick, pretty easy little hike that you can absolutely do with your friends and family when they come to visit you. All right, let's get hiking. This is always so crazy to me. We're literally on the ski runs right now. So just because there's no snow does not mean that the season is over. It is hiking season. It is biking season. It is get outside season. So seriously, go get your feet dirty. This is awesome. All right, we are only about a half mile in. And guys, let me tell you, there is some serious incline. So if you are visiting, or if you're new to hiking, welcome, happy to have you here. A few things to keep in mind when you're hiking on vacation or somewhere at high altitude. It does get harder to breathe, so just make sure that you are listening to your body and making sure that you are going at a pace that's comfortable for you. The last thing that you want is to overexhaust yourself and not be safe while you're out here. Something that is also very, very real out here are bears. They are out and they are excited to be around. So fun fact, right, as we're talking about animal safety on trails, I am hiking up in front of my new friend here. Say hi. And I hear a noise, thinking it's a mountain biker, because there's lots of mountain bikers up here and we gotta share the trails. And there is a big old moose about 15 feet in front of me. And it is just staring at me. But as my new friend also knows, make it very clear that you are not a threat. And so you slowly start to walk away and let it move on. So we let it pass and we waited a little bit and we're out here trying it again. All right. I am up here at the end of Strawberry Lane. Well, I'm taking a little break here. Thought that we could talk a little more about some mountain safety stuff. As I said, we did see a moose. This is their home. We are visitors in their home. And as much as this is our backyard, this is their place. So we want to be really respectful and really cautious. Things to keep on you at all times are a can of bear spray is a big one. And then also, if you're hiking alone, a really good thing to have with you is something that makes noise. Those are just a couple things that you can really be careful out here. The area, I know it's exciting. Don't run up and touch the animals. Don't talk. Let them do their thing. Let them be. All right, here at the end of where it turns into berry pit. So you also take berry to or you can go back to Vail. So far we have seen some animals and we've seen quite a few mountains. I wanted to mention about hiking around up here. We really want to leave the trail better than we found it. And if you see trash, go ahead and pick it up. I always have a bag in my backpack to grab things on the way out. Another safety thing that I want to talk about is just to remind you all, always let someone know where you are. As a solo hiker, and especially as a female solo hiker, I always text somebody and tell them where I'm going. All right, we just finished up. That was about 2.7 miles. Took a little over an hour. But now let's head into the village and grab a drink real quick. And now it's the best part of the hike, the après. Après is all season long, guys. It is not just ski season. So I'm about to head into one of my favorite spots, Big Bear Cafe, and grab a little drink and a little snack, and then head home. All right, guys, I'll see you next week.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We are for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% on the best designer brands. Visit outlets@silverthorne.com for current sales and events.
The 82nd Annual Eagle County Fair and Rodeo rides into town July 25th through the 30th. Enjoy thrilling carnival rides daily, along with great food, live music, 4-H exhibits, and more. And of course, nightly PRCA Pro Rodeo action. Friday and Saturday nights kick up your heels with Colorado's own Triple Nickel. Tickets will sell out fast. Get yours online now for the Eagle County Fair and Rodeo.
Experience the extraordinary at Beaver Creek.
Welcome back. You're watching Vail Valley Live. If you're tuning in with us on Facebook, on YouTube, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. It's just right there, one click. But you do that, and then you join in the fun with us on the chat like Michael is. Michael's on Facebook. He says he wishes he was here. We do too, Michael. Wish we were here to enjoy this fun and fabulous weekend. But glad you're watching, supporting us from afar. All right, let's take another quick look at the weather. And this weather is brought to us by Liv Sotheby's International Realty. Right now, the top of the show, I should say, top of the show is 46 degrees out and about. Let's see what we've got here. I think we're still in the upper 40s, but it is sunny out here in the valley this morning, and it is still 46 degrees. Chance precipitation right now, says it's 0%. But you see, as we get into the day, as the day gets a little bit longer, we might see some rain showers this evening, but still a high in the 70s, low in the upper 40s. So it's gonna be comfortable. Bring a little rain slicker. Bring your jacket, your poncho. Make sure you got an umbrella on you, maybe, and you'll be a-okay. Tomorrow's high of 70, low of 48. Again, some precipitation, especially as we look into the weekend, into the extended forecast. We see kind of that similar range of temperatures, 70, 40 degrees, kind of that 30-degree range. But precipitation is in the forecast. And we talked about there's no fireworks due to fire bans, and just being cautious about having fire and fireworks outside right now. But this rain will help us hopefully have a better camping season. So we'll sacrifice the fireworks, be able to have a campfire, and that'll be great. But yeah, the extended forecast, just a little bit of rain, a little bit of wetness in the air. Looking forward to Tuesday, hopefully, where we see a little slower, like a lesser chance of rain, and get out there and enjoy some sunshine. But like I said, Weather Mountain Report brought to us by Liv Sotheby's International Realty. Okay, we've been teasing all the stuff that's happening for 4th of July, everything that's happening this weekend, today, tomorrow, into Monday. I think we need to bring back Meredith because she's got a Rolodex of activities and events and things. So Meredith, get your list out. Tell folks what they need to know about 4th of July. And I'll let you give folks the information that they've been waiting for 27 minutes to hear.
Well, thank goodness I have my pal Sarah here, because she's truly the one that knows everything about Beaver Creek and what's happening this weekend for the 4th of July. So we have the Stars, Stripes, and Slides event up here in Beaver Creek.
That's right, Stars, Stripes, and Slides, which all the families look forward to. So this takes place from noon to 6 on Monday, July 4th. So it'll be right here at the Basic Centennial. We've got 6 different things for the kids to enjoy. So we've got a mechanical bull, we've got multiple bouncy castles. We'll have the obstacle course for older kids. So truly something for kids of all ages, and that just kicks off the fun. Then we get into the music. 5 great bands lined up for this year, starting with Early James in the opening spot. Headliners, Jamestown Revival. I'm really looking forward to seeing them. Really fun duo out of Texas, and 3 bands in between.
That's amazing. I also read that there's an artist that played in Elephant Revival.
Exactly. So Daniel Rodriguez, Elephant Revival fans will remember him. Super talented. He's on his own right now, supporting his album called Mixtape. So he'll be in that 2nd slot. And then we've got the Woods in the 3rd slot. Really fun trio that I'm excited to see, kind of folky 70s vibe from them. And then American Aquarium. And then, as we mentioned, Jamestown Revival. So a full day of music, and the food vendors will be lined up along the pavers behind the Park Hyatt. So the stage will be loading in today. That's going to be just in front of the Haymeadow Gondola. And people will get here early, so make sure to bring your picnic blankets, your low-profile camping chairs. And I do want to mention that we won't have fireworks, obviously, because of the fire danger. And we've partnered with the Eagle County Wildland Protection. They'll be here talking about everything they do for wildfire mitigation. They're also going to be selling picnic blankets. So you can buy a picnic blanket in case you don't have one if you're traveling. And all the proceeds go to this great organization.
That's awesome. It's always good to take those moments and learn about how they protect our land and how we can protect the land as citizens. But super cool. So just where I did the live shot, that is where all the music is going to take place. Such a great concert. And it kind of switches it up from the plaza where we normally see concerts. So
exactly.
It'll be really cool to just have all the festivities here at the base. And so remind us times of what we can expect.
So everything will kick off at noon. That's when Stars, Stripes, and Slides kicks off with all the kids' activities. That's noon to 6. The food vendors will be here on the lawn from 2 to 9. And you mentioned the plaza. We will have games on the covered rink so people can go back and forth. And then the music kicks off at noon with Early James and rolls all the way through till 9 o'clock. And it's just going to be a great day. The weather looks wonderful. It'll be a lot of fun. Of course, hiking trails are open. All the base activities here, between the bungee trampoline to the putt-putt, gym panning. So you've got a full day of fun up here in Beaver Creek.
I love it. So maybe you start in Vail, watch the epic parade, which we'll share more information later in the show about, and then head up on to Beaver Creek, enjoy the music, enjoy the bouncy castles, and all the food. It's just going to be such a great time for celebrating the 4th of July.
That's right.
Awesome. Well, thank you for sharing all the information. We hope to see you up here in Beaver Creek.
Are you done?
Excellent. Thanks, Meredith. Thank you, Sarah. Great to see you, giving us all the scoop on everything to enjoy in Beaver Creek. And other things to enjoy in Beaver Creek, this weekend you're out and about, get the family out there. There's a little bit of shopping to do. And Meredith talked a little bit about this earlier in the show, but get out and about and take some of Meredith's tips and tricks on best shops, steals, and deals to enjoy in Beaver Creek. Take a look.
Hey there, it's Meredith with Vail Valley Live, and we're here at Beaver Creek Sports, and I thought we'd do a little bit of shopping. I love the store because it's got great mountain brands, recognizable brands, and right now is a good time to do some ski shopping because there's tons of sales, so come on.
I am a woman, not here to please you. It's time to move on, cause my time is now. I am a woman, play by my own rules. I got my 2 feet on solid ground. And then I take the first step a million more. And I make mistakes I never made before. But either way I know I made up my mind. I'm through feeling scared, I'm leaving all that behind. So I'm gonna let it shine on you. Make room for everything that's true. Do whatever I wanna do. And then I let it shine on you. I'm gonna let it shine on you. I am a woman coming alive. You're a youngin', where was the fight? I'm gonna let it shine on you. I'm gonna let it shine on you. And then I let it shine, shine, shine. I'm gonna let it shine on you. I'm gonna let it shine on you. Shine on you.
To find a cure for osteoarthritis, why not look to the body's own power to heal? At the Stedman Clinic and Stedman Philippon Research Institute, we're working with the National Institutes of Health to conduct a clinical trial treating osteoarthritis of the knee. To learn how you can participate in this clinical trial, call or visit our website today. The Stedman Clinic and Stedman Philippon Research Institute. The future of orthopedic medicine is here.
In the future, we'll travel to incredible places with the help of magical technology. But what about today?
I can't wait for what tomorrow will bring. But in the meantime, let's enjoy the ride.
Visit Grand Junction.
Winter is coming, and you can enjoy every minute with Outside Plus, your membership to the outdoors. Whether you're exploring the backcountry or your local trails, Outside Plus has you covered. With expert advice on gear, product discounts, premium access to Outside TV and the Gaia GPS app, and inspiring content delivered from the most respected names in the outdoors. Become an Outside Plus member today to get free tickets and VIP access to this year's Warren Miller film. Join at warrenmiller.com/Outside Plus.
Welcome back for this beautiful Saturday morning, July the 2nd. Independence Weekend is upon us. It's in full force. We talked so much about that during the show, but we're here from our beautiful studio at the Grand Hyatt Vail. And we thank our partners there for supporting us and supporting Vail Valley Live. We thank you for watching us wherever you are on Facebook, YouTube, or Outside TV Channel 17. So, Independence Weekend, everything happening. But it is really in full force because yesterday down in Gypsum, they had their independence celebrations yesterday evening. The first of many drone shows that will be taking place in lieu of fireworks, in lieu of some fire danger. Some drones that will be out and about. But that was yesterday in Gypsum. And tonight, July the 2nd, down in Minturn in Little Beach Park, Independence Day celebration there. That's this evening from 6 to 9 p.m. You don't want to miss this. The Little Beach Park Amphitheater, great little miniature concert venue. But we've got the Vail Valley Band and the Altitones bringing some tunes. There'll be food and beverages available, provided by Gourmet Cowboys. But kids' activities, you see there, a bounce house, mechanical bull, face painters, and balloon artists. So lots for the whole family to enjoy. And that's this evening in Minturn, just from 6 to 9 p.m. Let's see if we can bring Meredith back in because I can't run through this list myself. There's just so much happening. But Meredith, what else is taking place in the Valley that folks really need to put on their calendar, double check that they can be there?
Definitely. Well, tomorrow is the 3rd of July, which is very famous for the town of Avon. They always throw their big bash on the 3rd of July that ends all the festivities all the way up leading to the 4th. And so they're going to be doing an awesome event down at Nottingham Park. And there's going to be live music, there's going to be food carts, and, you know, it's going to kind of have like the circus vibe. People will be walking on stilts. There'll be face painting. It's just such a great time for families, just like at Beaver Creek we were talking about, but down in Avon. And there's going to be Corey Wong. He's the opener, and he's Grammy nominated. I actually think he won a Grammy before, if I'm correct. And then Galactic is going to open up, or actually be the headliner. And they are such high vibes, and they have really extensive history as well. And so it's going to be such an exciting event. I grew up going to this event, you know, and they normally did the biggest fireworks show in Colorado. But again, we're going to be seeing different kind of shows, you know, eliminating any fire danger. And then we make it to the 4th of July. And the biggest thing I would tell people is to check out the parade. It is back in full force. The last 2 years, it was kind of standstill parade, but now it's going to be just like normal, moving and grooving from Golden Peak all the way to Lion's Head. The theme is red, white, and blues. So whether that's blues music or you're just going to be repping the colors, all the community gets together, whether it's organizations or groups or nonprofits, and they put together a big float, and there's always a competition. And anywhere you're going to be in Vail is a good place to watch the parade. Maybe finding some shade if it's normally sunny, and you know, and then, you know, wander the village and check out what it has to offer, because there's going to be live music, and so it's a huge weekend here. Lots to expect.
Yeah, Vail America Days is back. It's going to be bigger and better than ever. Parade starts for folks that are trying to make their way there 10 a.m. on the 4th. So parking is going to be you know, a little tricky. So make sure to plan ahead, get there early, get that spot, you know, get up and close to the parade route. But like Meredith mentioned, from Golden Peak, they're on Vail Valley Drive all the way through Hanson Ranch Road, to Bridge Street, down on Gore Creek Drive, across International Bridge, west along Meadow Drive, all the way down into Lion's Head. So that's kind of the parade route. Lots of spots, lots of great viewing areas on the route as well. And you mentioned some alternatives to fireworks. So Meredith, the drone show in Vail, July 4th, starting at 10 p.m. And I know there's lots of, you know, great spots along the face of the mountain there for folks to enjoy that as well.
Yes, this is actually a map, and you can see exactly the different zones that you're going to be able to see this drone show. And I think the drone shows are quite new, but people are taking the idea and running with it. And so it's going to be super cool to check out. I mean, I've never seen a drone show. Have you seen a drone show?
Just on like television, like the Super Bowl or some like big sporting events where they have stuff like that. One thing that I'm really interested about is they've got a live soundtrack that you can listen to. So if you tune into KZYR, the Zephyr, that's 97.7 on the radio. They've got the soundtrack that you can listen to as the drones are flying to enjoy the kind of synchronization of the drones, the music, hitting all the accents and all the right beats.
Totally. And if live music is more what you're looking for, there is Bravo going on, which is the very famous music festival that's taking place here over the next course of weeks. And they have resident orchestras that they bring in. And the one that is stationed right now is the Dallas Symphony Orchestra. And I actually had an opportunity to watch them last night. Boy, was it incredible. It is such a special moment to see the orchestra right in front of you. This was actually some footage. And so this was a show called Kings of Soul. And this was such a fantastic performance. There were 3 vocalists. One of them was actually a finalist for American Idol. Another has many Broadway credits, the guy who's singing right now. I actually had a chance to even chat with him after. Such cool guys. And so this is highly recommended. And the seats are really cool because, whether rain or shine, these performances happen. So, you are, if it does rain, you have coverage over you. But it's always really fun to pack a picnic and you can sit on the lawn. And they're going to be a bit cheaper in the price as well. And you can bring a low chair or a blanket. And it's just so beautiful to hear the music, hear it live from these outstanding symphonies. So highly suggest that. One other music thing that's happening as well tomorrow is the Vail Jazz Festival. They just kicked off their welcome performance, and they're going to be doing a really cool performance at Solaris. And if I bring up the correct name, they're going to be doing some patriotic music. It's always nice to hear some patriotic live jazz music at Solaris. So that is another cool thing happening about from 5 to 8 tomorrow as well.
Gotcha. Yeah, and you mentioned the Bravo concert. So what folks, get your tickets for the patriotic concert, which is Monday the 4th at 2 p.m. But if you're lucky, if you get there early enough, there are free lawn tickets, as available as you get to the gate. When the gates open at 12:30. So first come, first serve. There are free lawn tickets for the patriotic concert that will be presented by Bravo and the Dallas Symphony Orchestra there on the 4th. So lots of live music. You see that's got all the horns going, John Phillips music, some Aaron Copeland. So it's really a true kind of patriotic and Americana themes and music, and just lots of fun. But yeah, 8 a.m. in-person tickets go on sale at the box office there at the Gerald R. Ford Amphitheater. Online tickets are available starting at 11 a.m. and then in-person, what's left, lawn tickets are available for free at the gate at 12:30. So lots to do. Everything's happening everywhere all at once. We talked about Beaver Creek events earlier in the show. You talked about the slip and slide. I think it'd be so much fun for families to enjoy there. But if folks have missed anything, check out the different town websites. So discovervail.com is going to have your information for Vail. Beavercreek.com is going to get you taken care of for Beaver Creek. Avon.org. It's got everything you need to know about Avon. So just check it out. Check out the website. Of course, check us out tomorrow and Monday. We'll keep bringing you all of these tips, tricks, and details. Okay, Meredith, we're going to take a quick break. I think we may come back and talk about a little pickleball in a little bit. But we got to take a break, throw a commercial in there, come back, talk about the weather, and get things going, keep it going. We got a lot of ground to cover during the show today, so stay tuned. We'll be right back.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We are for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% on the best designer brands. Visit outlets at silverthorne.com for current sales and events.
Are you ready for summer gardening? Here at Knapp Garden Center, we take pride in our selection of beautiful, hand-picked, perennial and annual flowers. We also carry a wide variety of delicious veggie starters, herbs, bushes, shrubs, trees, soil amendments, and so much more. Our selection is carefully chosen for our altitude, soils, and climate and reflect the hardiness of the Rocky Mountains. Visit us today at 295 Rule Road in Eagle. We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5:30 p.m., and weekends from 8 to 4. Knapp Garden Center has everything you need to craft your beautiful outdoor space this summer.
Visit Grand Junction.
Experience the extraordinary at Beaver Creek.
Welcome back, folks. You're watching Vail Valley Live, hanging out with us in the chat. I see that Trisha Swenson is there in the chat talking about, we talked about that hike of the week. She said, be sure to watch out for wildlife on the trail. She said a couple of years ago she saw some moose. So a cow and her calf said she gave them a big detour. Well done, Trisha. Glad you made it out of that encounter. But yeah, chime in with us on the chat. Lots of fun happening there. Hello to Rodney as well, who's watching us from afar. So we mentioned pickleball. Just saying, one of the fastest growing sports across the country. Lots of fun. And Trisha herself had a chance to talk to the pickleball ambassador of Eagle Vail about Valley Rally. So check that out.
Do you like pickleball? Maybe you should be part of the Valley Rally coming up in July. Here to let us know more about it, we have Mike Keeler, and you're the pickleball ambassador for Eagle Vail. Quite the title.
I am. Thank you very much. Good morning.
We're great to have you here, and thanks for inviting us to the pickleball courts. Quite a lot of action going on this morning, and this has become such a popular activity in the Vail Valley.
Incredible. We must have over 500 regular players here in the summertime.
Yeah. Well, and you decided to do something with all this play and do something for a cause. We're going to be doing a benefit for Ukraine. Tell us about this.
It's going to be July 17th. We're going to have a fun round-robin tournament in Gypsum, Eagle Vail, and Vail simultaneously.
Okay.
So we hope to have up to 200 players. We have a silent auction, a virtual silent auction, so we have lots of ways to donate and participate.
How did this idea come about?
One of our friends did this in the desert this past winter, and they had a lot of fun, and they raised about $7,000. She came to me and said, let's do this here. So we said, why not?
Yeah.
Everybody loves pickleball.
I know, they do, and they want to help out. You know, we've got some world situations that feel like they're a little bit out of our control, but this will be going to a good cause. Tell us the nonprofits that will benefit from this.
We are going to split the money equally between two of world-renowned philanthropic organizations, the World Central Kitchen and Doctors Without Borders. And 100% of the individual donations will go to those causes.
Okay, yes, and this will help relief efforts in Ukraine. So even though we're half a world away, we can make a small difference. So will this be like our entry fees and that sort of thing?
To play, there's an entry fee of $35, or you can make a donation of any amount. If you have any silent auction items, we'd love to have those as well.
Okay. Oh yeah. So you got some good, maybe restaurant, dinner donations, hotel stays, that sort of thing, to help fill up the auction. And then I understand that there's a special guest that's going to be here as part of this fundraiser as well. Tell us about him.
That's correct. Scott Moore is the winningest senior pickleball player in the world, and he's going to be here and have 2 clinics on Saturday, and then he's going to do an exhibition on Sunday morning in Eagleville.
Okay, so if we want to be part of this, what's the best source? Do you have a website or should they call you?
We do have a website, valleyrallyltd.org. Or you can contact me at mkeeler, Kieler, 80401 at Gmail.
Okay, and this is July
17th,
July
Sunday,
17th?
with the clinic on Saturday the 16th.
Okay, lots of fun. If you want to get involved with pickleball, if you already play, hey, join the Valley Rally.
Welcome back, folks. You're watching Vail Valley Live. You saw the shot right there. It tells you what you're watching. It is beautiful Saturday morning here, July the 2nd. We're talking all about Independence Weekend celebrations, everything you need to know to get out and about and enjoy the Valley. And for you to really get out there, to really be prepared, we got to talk about the weather. This weather segment is brought to us by our friends here at the Grand Hyatt Vail. It's our brand new home here, our studio here. You can check us out. We've got beautiful big windows. Come say hi, bring your poster. Bring your noisemakers, your fans, your celebrations, everything. Come hang out with us here at the Grand Hyatt Vail. But looking outside right now, it is gorgeous. Sun is shining. We might not stay that way, but the sun is definitely in the air, and so is the temperature. It's rising. We started the show at 46. We're up to 55 degrees. Looking at high is bumped up a little bit as well. Looking at a high of 75 today. We may see some rain coming in this evening. A little bit of a breeze, 4 miles an hour. Nothing too severe, nothing to really be too concerned about. But definitely the precipitation chances elevate as we get into the late afternoon and evening. So be prepared for that. Always, if you got it in your car, if you got space, I'm sure you do, get that rain jacket, that umbrella. You're not going to be sad when you have that when you need it. You will be sad when you need it and you don't have it. So there you go, 75 degrees of our high tomorrow. High of 70, low of 48. Extended forecast, we're looking ahead. We see a little bit more rain in the forecast. We've got an updated extended forecast here, so we see maybe it's a slightly lesser chance of precipitation in Monday, Tuesday, into Wednesday. So we'll take that, especially Monday. We'd love to see some sunny skies to enjoy the 4th of July and everything there is to offer. Now tomorrow, coming up, let's see if we can bring Meredith back in to talk about this, but the farmers market in Vail, it's back, it's in full force. Meredith, what if you have like 20 minutes, you got to get in and out of the farmers market, what's the one thing you're going to find during that time?
Tomatoes.
Tomatoes, okay, great.
I love summer tomatoes, and my parents just got a couple tomatoes last week, and it doesn't even compare to what you get at the regular store. The produce is so great. So I would say if you are in and out of these markets, the farmers market, I would go for the produce. Stock up, shop local. They're showcasing so many different farms across Colorado. And actually, I think that Tidea has had a chance to catch up with one specifically, because each week they're going to range on what kind of produce they have, and it's going to be different from the July produce all the way to the August produce. So you got to just go and show up and see what they have. There's also so much art to see and so many different, like I love some of the spreads you can get and just so many unique finds. So I think that we should hear from one of the farms. And actually, I can even give you the name of the farm. It is Mountain Bluebird Farm. What a great name.
That's right. Let's let our folks take a quick look at that.
All right, we're here at the Vail Farmers Market every Sunday, 9:30 until 3:30, where you can do some shopping, check out some art, enjoy summertime in Vail. I know what you're thinking. Farmers Market, what's the operative in that? Farm. Let's check out Mountain Bluebird Farm from Hayden, Colorado. Check out their price point. Check out the selection of what is fresh. Now let's go make some friends. Let's step inside of the Mountain Bluebird.
Hi.
So I'm Sydney. This is Mountain Bluebird Farm. We're located in Hayden, which is right outside of Steamboat. But we grow everything on our farm. So we sell a wide range of produce. We do some cut flowers later in the summer. And we're excited to be in Vail.
Looking around, we see over here spring mix, spinach, spicy mix. What does spicy mix mean?
It's mildly spicy, so it has a mix of different mustard greens, and yeah, it's really tasty for a salad.
Seeing a lot of green inside of here. Let's continue to peruse on down through your selection. And when people are shopping with Mountain Bluebird from the farmers market, they're wondering for recipes. Do you have any suggestions on what to do with these greens?
Yeah, we love to talk about cooking. We are very fond of it. So yeah, we're always happy to give tips. I mean, for the chard, I would cook it with bacon. Can't go wrong with bacon.
Nice. And the mint here, that's fun for martinis.
Yup,
Having
cocktails.
A nice, cocktails for summer.
Totally.
Mojitos.
Yup.
The list goes on and on. And if you're looking for freshness, you're looking for options, looking for greens with spice, and or for cocktails and dining, or just to be impressive with your friends. Look at the size of this produce found here in Colorado. Stop by the Vail Farmers Market, Colorado's largest farmers market. And when you're here, be sure to stop by the Mountain Bluebird Farm.
Maui Jim sunglasses were born on the beaches of Hawaii, designed to respond to the bright sun and harsh glare of the islands, all while enhancing the view. After 30 years, we're still independently owned, and the free-thinking Hawaiian spirit that first inspired us is still a part of everything we do. Our Polarized Plus 2 lenses not only protect eyes from harmful rays, they also make colors more vivid and contrast crisper. Try on a pair and see for yourself. The view's better from here.
When it comes to footwear, I like a little extra support, so I wear Skechers Arch Fit. The Arch Shape insole has podiatrist certified arch support. Plus, they look great and they're machine washable. Kick it in Skechers Arch Fit.
Xterra, apparel for your active lifestyle. Visit xterraplanet.com today. Enter the promo code CHECK20 at checkout for an extra 20% off regularly priced merchandise.
The all-new LX600, ready for any arena.
Hey folks, beautiful Saturday morning here, Saturday, July 2nd. Thanks for watching. We're just nearly to the end of our show. Let's see if we can bring Meredith back in for any final last tips and tricks. I know before the show started, we're like prepping. We did a fit check. So Meredith is repping her red, white, and blue. See if she's got any other recommendations for fun stuff for folks to wear. Maybe a banana shirt this weekend. Who's to say? But it's been a lot of fun on the show today. A quick recap. Lots of stuff happening Independence Weekend. So tonight in Minturn, 6 o'clock, down at Little Beach Park. Music, food, mechanical bull riding, face painting, balloon artists, all that. Drone show. That's tonight in Minturn. Tomorrow, Farmers Market in the morning. Over in Avon in the evening for their Salute to the USA. Free. They're at the park tomorrow afternoon and evening. So much fun. 5 o'clock start. Absolutely gorgeous. They are known for their, largest fireworks celebration in Colorado. Not happening this year with the fire safety and fire precautions. But still, Galactic is the headliner, and it's for free, and it's for fun, and it's a lot of great family stuff to enjoy. And then, of course, Monday, Vail America Day is the 10 o'clock parade. They've got the 2 o'clock concert, and then 10 p.m. drone show. So lots to enjoy there. Let's see if we can bring Meredith in, see if she's got any last tips and tricks. Meredith, we talked about your fit. We talked about what you're wearing. What else do folks need to know? Any last tips and tricks before we go?
Well, even in Beaver Creek, the construction is beautiful. Don't be fooled. This is just construction. But you know who was just taking in these views, who I just found? The one, the only, Trisha Swenson!
What's going on?
Good morning, Trisha. Enjoying a beautiful Saturday morning out and about?
Yes. You know what? I was like, I saw you guys on the show, and you know what? These backdrops that they're doing, I thought you were really overlooking, like, Grouse Mountain. It's so cool. It looks so good up here, and what they've done, kind of the facade of the construction, looking like hiking trails, looking like the mountain. It's pretty awesome. Yeah, it's just,
I mean, gorgeous.
It's like you found a thicket of aspens. I was like, where?
They've got all the beautiful red, white, and blue banners up. I mean, they are ready for company. They are all ready to go.
They are. And it's even a busy morning for 7:30, 8:30, and it's only going to pick up. So you were hiking just now.
Yeah, well, I'm going to go for a hike. I'm going to do Overlook Trail, try to get that in. Then I'm going to go golfing. Then I'm going to go see the Phil Long show. I don't know where we'll grab dinner. Maybe I'll stay up long enough to watch Scott Munns. He's in town until July 9th at Bridge Street Bar. So there's so many things going on. Last night we went to the Christopher Martin Gallery. They've changed the whole look inside. And then we squeezed into some bar stools at Matsuhisa, got a little bite to eat, and then called it early. Because it's a big, long weekend.
Oh, yeah. And here on the show, we talk the talk, but we also have to walk the walk. And it's in the flesh, right here. You heard it from here. Trisha's out doing everything that the Valley has to offer.
I know. And, with Minturn having the market today. And then I wonder if did anyone see the drone show down in Gypsum? So that's kind of the first of many drone and laser shows, and they're pretty new. I haven't seen these in person. I've seen glimpses on TV. I sought it out on the internet to be like, no, what exactly is this? So you'll be able to see them in person this whole weekend.
Totally. I'm excited to see them too. Cameron and I were saying we haven't actually seen many of the drone shows, so we're all going to learn this new firework way.
We definitely are. And weather's beautiful right now. Get after it, people.
Get after it. Look at the greenery. I wish I was going to take a hike with Trish right now.
Come on.
I know. So much fun to run into you, Trish. Hope you enjoy your hike. I mean, it sounds like your calendar is packed. I can't wait to hear all about that this weekend and into next week, all your adventures. And we thank all of our folks who are joining with us this morning, watching us on Facebook, YouTube, Outside TV, Channel 17. Like I said, Trisha, there's a lot happening, a lot to get out there and enjoy. So stay tuned with us every morning, 7:30. We'll be back tomorrow with more. Take care.
It's summer
in the mountains.
It's summer in the mountains.
It's summer in the mountains. And we're out here
living it.
Living it.
Living it.
Lots to do.
Lots to see.
Every morning.
Every morning.
Every morning.
At 7:30.
7:30.
It's Vail Valley Live.
It's Vail Valley Live.
Watch us now.
Watch us now.
Watch us now.